this is what I made. I have a big tote of all different colors of this burlap, and you can get it at Walmart. It's like, I want to say it's under $5. And then these have 15 feet on them. If you get the colored ones like this, they have 10 feet up. 10 feet. But you just need to cut the 16 and then the 8 on the orange. That's 24. Right, 16 and 8. Then you need 8 and 4. So you need 12 of this, and then you need your center. So let me get this going. Growth tools. Just a minute. I never get this right, so I ain't even gonna worry about it today, okay? Just not gonna worry about it. So, what I'm going to do is find me on here. If not, I'll shut it down. If it starts doing crazy things like it usually does, I'll just shut this down. But, we're going to use the Unique and the Creek board. It's got everything highlighted on my screen. I don't know what's going on over here. Well, you know what we're going to do? What I always do. Turn it off and I get my phone. Because I don't like messing with it, taking all day doing it. So, how is everybody this morning while I'm trying to locate me? There I am already. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Michelle. I have made a new petal. Or, I don't know if it's new or not. Because everybody's been wreathing so long that there's probably nothing new out there. But we're going to make this on the Unique and the Creek. And I made this one in no time last night, or this morning. I just had to get up and make it. Because I have like a big tote of this poly burlap. But, now let me show you how you cut this. This, the end is straight. So we're going to put it down here. Let me see if I can zoom down a little bit on here. Okay, we want to make sure that's straight. So what I'm going to do is take my cutter and cut it straight. Like that. Okay, then what I do is take my straight edge and I'm going to put it on the 2 on my board and let it go up to the corner. So there's going to be 2 inches at an angle. And you just cut that 2 inches like that. And then you're going to come over here on this other side and you see where the 10 is. Because we want these 10 inches, but we're going to cut them at an angle. And since we're cutting them at an angle, we need this one to be at, because if you go your 10, 9. So you're going to cut it at your 8, your angle. So you put it right here so that you have your 2 inches. You line it up with your 8 up here and your 10 here, and you cut it like that. Then you just keep doing that And see, when you pull this piece down, this piece is already cut for you on this end, so it don't flip back up. So then all you have to do is take this, go back to your 10, and count over. And if you want to, I thought about it, but I didn't do it. What did I do with it? You can take, there it is, take a marker and mark up, that's line 8 right here. So that's 2 inches. So what I want to do is take and put this on the 10 and put that on the 8. Then I'm going to cut it diagonal. How wide is the burlap? It's like you get in a roll at Walmart. Let me see. It's 5.5 inches by 15. You can get 1 roll of this, and this has 10 yards on it, and it's 5.5. And 1 roll of this, and you can make a flower like that, if you want to do the 2 colors. Now, did y'all see how I did that? And see, it makes it come at an angle like this. So you got your angles. Okay, I've got them cut, but I just wanted to show you all how to do it, and we'll do it again. If y'all want to, we'll do it again here in a little bit. Now, let me get my board. We're going to use the Unique in the Creek board, the flower board. And the first thing I usually do is put my hanging hoe in. Is what I do first. Now, Unique in the Creek, you can get these boards at Unique in the Creek. And you get 10% off if you use Crafty Things. Hi Sheila, hi Linda, hi Barbara, hi Nita, hi Net, hi Marilyn. So then what I did what you do first is I'm loading the zip ties in this first in circumference 2. Now I didn't put leaves on that. You can if you want to. It's just totally preference on what you do. It's kind of like I didn't know whether to use the chevron because I've got both cut. The chevron or the sunflowers. Which one do y'all think? Because it don't matter. I'm going to make either one of them. And then I'm not sure which center I'm going to use. It depends which. But I was going to try the chevron to see what it looked like. But if y'all want to do the sunflower, we'll do the sunflower. Hi, Dana. How is everybody this morning? Are you wide awake? Are you wide awake? I just couldn't wait to make another one of these because this is so simple. The small boards, you can make flowers out of the small boards just like you can the big board. The little boards. I mean the big boards. You can make flowers out of them too. You can make centerpieces out of them. Now, I was telling you, you get 10% off if you use Crafty Things on Unique in the Creek's site. Now, I've got the same deal going. You get 10% off if you buy boards from me. And if you order $35 or more, you get free shipping. So, and that don't have to be boards, it could be product. Because I do have mesh, and I've got ribbon, I've got all kinds of stuff on my site. So check that out, Down Home Crafty Things. Now you can go to Trendy Tree. How wide is the burlap? It's the kind that you get at Walmart. It's 5.5 by 15. And then if you get it colored, it's 5.5 by 10 foot. So, and it's not really that high. So what you do is you take this and you kind of catty corner like this is what I do. And you take not the long corners, but the short ones. And you twist it just like that. You twist it just like that. And then what I do is go ahead and pull it on top of it like this. Just kind of overlap it. And then what I'm going to do is lay it on my board. I'm laying it on my board and I'm putting it, I'm going to say about, I'll measure it to make sure. I'll measure it and make sure. And then you tighten it up. And let me see, here it is. Let me see how far I'm sticking that down in there. I'm sticking it in there about 1 inch. And then you can just kind of pull your petals up like this. And there you go. I'm sorry, that was my mother calling. So then, like I said, you pick it up like this. We're going to scrunch it from this corner to the other corner. Looks like this when you do that. Then you just fold it up. And I make one go behind each other just a little bit. See, I got this one going behind there just a little bit. Then you lay it down on your board. You lay it on your board. You pull your zip tie up. Push it down about 1 inch. I don't know. Y'all can tell me if y'all have seen this petal somewhere else. I don't have no idea. But it came to me because I have a trouble with burlap. And if you noticed, I cut burlap and there's no fuzz on my table. So this makes it safer to use, for me anyway, because I always got pneumonia every time I used it. That's why I quit using it. And then we just keep taking it and you just scrunch and you twist it up. And then I go in front of it, grab it, take it about 1 inch. It's a real easy petal. Very easy. And before you pull your last string, on here, before I pull it real tight, I'm just kind of straightening it up. Well, I got a gun, don't I? Hi, Rita. Thank you for blessing my page. I appreciate it. I take all the blessings I can get. I'm still working on that 3,000. I don't like much. Hi, Miss Jan Cook, my BFF. We're going to get together and see all these angels up here I've been making. Well, I'm working on my private group will be ready to roll August 1st. So, I'm going to have it, and of course we're going to be at Crafters Convention then, our Wreath Makers Live. And since we're going to be at Wreath Makers Live, I'm going to do a special where it's going to be $10.99 for that week for Wreath Makers Live, and then it will go to $14.99. So, from the 1st to the 7th, it will be, if you join, it will be $10.99. You will get 4 tutorials a month. And then I haven't figured out if we're going to have a Zoom call or just a question and answer. And it will be a little bit of everything. Like I say, if I don't know, I will find the answer for you. But it's a good time to do it because we're going to be making lots of pretty things. We've got all the witch hats to do. How many rows does it take? It takes 1 row of the big rows and then 1 row of the other. Because it took 16, 17, 18, 24 of these squares. And these squares are approximately 10 inches. See how they just lay in there? You just fold them up. I need to use my gun more than... I try to make sure that's as tight as I can get it. And then, see, you just hold it up like this. And we're going to scrunch from the little corner. Because you've made your point. You love my accent. Thank you, Kathy. You're good. What are you making? Well, now on Amazon, if you've got Prime, you have to buy 5 boards to get free shipping. I don't know how much that equals to. How many boards that is. I really don't know. I think it might be 5. I'm not really for sure. But I've switched and I'm going anything $35 or over. Shipping is free in my Etsy store. Hi, Jan Phillips. Janet. Sorry. My girlfriend's name's Janet, but I call her Jan. She's the one that has Doodlebug Lane, Wreaths and Signs. And she will give you 10% off if you put down home in the comments. You get 10% off on your signs. I thought it was. I haven't got the crosses yet, but I'm working on them. I'm going to be getting them. And this is one that I was playing with. And I was taking pictures and I was showing Lori how I did it. So I'm going to go ahead and just lay this one in there. Because you could, if you wanted to, you could set and fix them, but it'd be wasting your zip ties. Because I'm going to cut that zip tie off. Is what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut that one off. Because it doesn't need no 2 zip ties there. There. See, we're almost all the way around this board. Thank you very, very much, Diane. Or Dana. I'll get your name right sooner or later. I don't mean to bash names. I am the world's worst when it comes to names. See how we just kind of flip that around there like that. You just kind of pinch it and then just lay your zip tie. And get it started where it'll hold it. Like this. And then so you can straighten them up. However you want to straighten them. Now, I will tell you with burlap. You have to be real careful with burlap. Because if you're not, if you hit it a lot, it will fray. But that goes along with everything. Thank you very, very much, Andrea. I think I'm saying that right. These are made out of ribbon. In my group, I'm going to show you all how to make these. And I have kits that I've ordered the boxes and stuff to be able to put them in. I'm going to be selling kits on those also. Because these are a nice gift to give at funerals. They're a nice gift to give to a new couple when they get married. Can't wait to see me make the cross design. Well, as soon as I can get the boards, I will make it. Okay? I just don't have the boards yet. I'm working on it, though. I know everybody's wanting the boards. I've just got to wait a little bit on finances. I'm going to Wreath Makers Live, so I figure I'll get them when I get back, is what I'm hoping. Because I can't wait. I'm going to put sunflower burlap. I found it at Walmart last year. I think it was last year. Now, they have all colors out there right now. And you can go, I'm dying to go to Hobby Lobby. They've got the buffalo check burlap in the little rows. But if you watch the tutorials, I haven't made one yet. I've got the material to make a flower out of material. And who knows, we might end up making one of those today because I'm in the creative mind today. And I got the material the other day, and I thought, that'll be pretty for a fall flower. At Walmart, they have these boxes that has 5 yards in it. And with it having that many, you know, you can make your flower all different colors. But if you got here late and you didn't see how I cut it, I will cut another one here in a little bit to make sure everybody knows how to cut the burlap. And then you're just kind of, when you're rounding this, kind of make sure that your points are together. And then you just pick it up, lay it on here about an inch. And in my group, the camera will be straight down. Here I go tightening them instead of using the gun. Well, at least I cut it off with the gun. I used to use that gun faithfully. And then when I moved upstairs, I lost it. Then I ordered another one from Amazon, and I found it. So now I have 2. And you just kind of look at these and try to make them even. And you just lay it on there and zip your tie. Yeah, I got that sunflower at Walmart last year. I haven't, to be honest, I haven't seen it out there this year. I've seen this one, but I haven't really looked at the burlap that much because, like I say, I used to get pneumonia every time I'd fool with it. By doing it this way, you can tell on your table if you've got a burlap all these frizzes off of it. And I can show you when I get done here, I do not have a bunch of burlap on my table. How you join my group is when it's going to be on my Etsy page, which is Down Home Crafty Things. It's not there yet, but if you will send me your email address, I will let you know just as soon as it's on there. So, I think we're going to try this, see what it looks like scrunched up. And, hi Brenda. got a nickname, Ladybug. How many rows do you need? You need one solid and one colored, because the solid has 15 feet on it. And then you put 16 of these on the outside. I didn't load my board. And since I didn't load my board, and I've already got that scrunch, I'm just going to put this clip on it. Like this. And put some more zip ties in. What did I cut them with? I'll show you. Because I haven't seen anybody else do it. I don't know what me and Lori was talking about this morning. She hasn't seen anybody do it, but that doesn't mean somebody ain't doing it out there. You know how everybody gets the same ideas. And, you know, wreathing has been going around for years. So I don't know if this is a petal that I come up with, or if it's a petal that somebody else come up with. But I just got to thinking with all my poly burlap, and I will tell you, I even cut a piece of this, just like that, even though this is wider. And what this is ribbon. I'm going to make one out of this too, because I think it'd be so pretty. So the sky's the limit with this. I'm going to show you how I cut it. Just a second. Let me get these. It's easier if you will preload, and I'm just preloading one at a time. I could go ahead and preload all of them. And then we wouldn't have to do this every time. Stop and go. So that's what I'll do. I'll go ahead and put all of them in. And I'm sorry, I was trying to get on at 10 and it was more like 10:30. I never can do what I'm supposed to. I'm always late. I've always been late to everything. Yeah, I will take and cut another piece so y'all can see how to cut it. But you take and you put it on here 10 inches. Almost got this loaded, promise. Almost. Now you can't zip them. Well, you could zip them, but it'd probably be harder to get that stuff down in there. Now I just got 4 more of the middle ones. 3 more. I use 5.5. I think they're 5.5 inch zip ties. Yeah, I use 5.5 inch zip ties, and I don't know why, but I always put an 8 inch at the top for the hanging hoe, and I cut it off. All right. Oh, I told you I'd show you how to cut it. You take, and see, we've already got this in cut. But if you started a brand new row, nope. I'm trying to find a brand new row. I thought I had some too. But anyway, we can open up this one. I'll open this one up because I want to show you from the beginning what it looks like. Now there's always a little piece of a tap there. Now, you see how this burlap, they didn't catch it? So this is probably going to be a piece that we're going to be short, because I can't use it, because that will fray like crazy, because it didn't catch it at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to lay it over here because we might need it. So, zoom you down, and you put this on your 10. So it's 10 inches. Right here to here is 10 inches. You take a straight edge and you put it on number 2 and the corner. Number 2 and the corner. And you cut that edge. Almost didn't. Let me see. There. Then you come down here and you've got number 10, and I made a mark a while ago. 10, you're going to go on the 8. So the best thing you can do is take a marker on your mat, it doesn't matter, or a piece of tape if you don't want to put marks on your board. I need a new board. You take and line this up with the 10 and the 8 and get that angle. Oh, it zoomed back out. I'm sorry. And then, that row had some issues, didn't it? Because look, where they serged it. And there's your piece. That's how you do it. You lay your piece up here. And like I say, you lay it up at 10. And see, I'm putting this. See if you can see it. I'm putting this where it lays. See how this corner hits 10? This is at the 2. This one is at the 8. And that one is at the 6. This way. Really, it's 5.5. But you do your 2 inches. And see, there's 2 inches at an angle. If you've got a sharp rotary cutter, it's not bad. I have cut mesh, I've cut everything with that, and I need to get me put another blade in it. And I bought a bunch of blades off of Wish, so I've got like 40 blades, and I'm just ornery and haven't changed it. But like I said, don't take your arms and rub around on your wreath. So, this is where I pinched it up. Take the clip off. Fold this up. Now, your decorated mesh is tighter. It's got another extra coating on it or something. You just lay those out. You're putting it in about 1 inch. Flip your zip tie up and hook it and then tighten it. I'm trying to tighten it as tight as I can get it. Yeah. That's how you tighten your gun, is this down here. You just keep tightening until you can get it where you want it. My other gun, I've got it where I want it. So now, so then you take this, and here's how it looks. See how it's long on one side? Turn it this way, and just scrunch. And flip it up, like this. And the thing about it, if your leaves start to curl, which they do, you can fix that by laying something on it or just laying it straight out. That's all I did last night, was left it laying on my table. Then you just zip tie this in. So you thought it, Rhonda, you thought it was hard to work with? Well, now, me, I keep getting pneumonia with burlap. That's why I had quit using burlap. But I keep looking at that great big tote thinking, what am I going to do with all that? And then I'll show you my table whenever I get done here. I want you to see. There was hardly any. There's a couple little pieces that has the rattling has come off. But as far as that, it's a film that you get from burlap. It's little bitty pieces of particle. I think by doing it this way, you don't get that as bad. And you just scrunch it up, and then pinch. And then lay it on your board. I just thought we'd try the chevron. I done the daisies on that other one, or the sunflowers. And the thing about it, we could take the next one. The thing with the decorated ones, they've only got 10 feet on them. And where the other one has 15. That's why I put the decorated one in the middle and on the outer edge. And then I've got two different, I've got this and I've got this to go on here, and I figure it might look pretty with this on there. So y'all be thinking. And also you can take scissors, because I've cut burlap with scissors too. Just make sure that you've got your straight edge. What I've done before is I've make marks with my Sharpie, because I'm cutting it off anyway. And you just pinch it, lay it in there. And then just pull it. Yeah, I got that just tight now. That's what I like, is for the gun to pull it real tight. And you just got to keep going to the right to tighten them. Hello from Tennessee. How is Dolores? We are making a flower out of burlap. The burlap that you can get at Walmart. Yeah, scissors sometimes, if your rotary blade is not real sharp, sometimes it's better to use your scissors. I've done it both ways, so it doesn't help. I mean, it doesn't hurt. Doing great. Well, good. I think here in Kentucky, they were saying we was going to get a lot of rain next week. You got the electric shears also. Well, you know what? I never thought about it. But this right here would cut it too. And this is, I couldn't find electric scissors that would stay on. And Karma Catherine, this, you just push it down. It's supposed to, I think if you take this top off, you can put a screwdriver on it. These are like $30 on Amazon. WORX. It's a zip snip. And it will cut 10 pieces of mesh. Now, I don't know how many pieces of burlap it'll cut, but I know it'll cut 10 pieces of mesh at one time. Because I've done it. So, those are good too. But I couldn't find a pair of electric scissors that stays on. I bought 2 pair off of Amazon. And I decided Carmen uses that, and she's got another one she uses. But I can't, because you got to push the button, and I don't know, I can't do it. Hurts my hand. And if you notice, I'm just taking and popping these up just a little bit. I think this chevron is going to look pretty good on there. But I've got 2 pair of electric scissors. I ought to give them away because they're brand new. I still got the box and everything. I just didn't send them back. I just might give them away to you all on a drawing. I can't use them because of the way you got to push a button. You know, the safety features. If I could get that off there, boy, then I'd like them, but I can't. It'd tear them up if I did, so I just put them back in the box and said forget it. I should have sent them back, but I didn't. I'm real bad at that. And you just kind of open these up so they cover your top row. You know, even though I tighten that with my hand, do you see it still tightens? Yes, I would appreciate it if you all would bless it, bless my page. And if you would like to get notifications, you can go up in the corner and there's 3 dots. If you'll click on those dots, because I don't know if my bot's working or not. If you'll click on those 3 dots, you can put that you want to get alerts. Yeah, Lori's scissors stays on too. Her shears. Mine don't. Mine don't. They don't stay on. I got them from Amazon and I thought they looked like Lori's, but now we're going back to the brown. We're just gonna, and if you notice, the brown is looser than what the decorated mesh. It's even thicker. It's wove tighter and all. But you put this in here and about 1 inch. We're almost done. If I can find the right zip tie. What y'all gonna do today? I was just gonna be crafty today, I think. I don't like the wood burner because it stinks. But you can't cut burlap with the wood burner. I don't think. Wouldn't think so because it would melt it. It would burn it, wouldn't it? Hi, Sarah. Yeah. Well, as soon as I can get 3,000 followers on my page, and I'm getting close, I just ain't there yet. So y'all can spread the love, because I'm going to be giving lots of stuff away. I've got Unique in the Creek boards to give away. I've got signs to give away. I've got signed Easy Bow Makers. I've got gift certificates from places. $25 for, you know, different places. So I've got backpacks with my down home crafty things on it. And I've got t-shirts. In fact, I'm ordering, and I'm hoping they're going to get here in time. Today, I'm going to order pins, like you can wear for down home crafty things. And if anybody would like one, if you private message me, because everybody's wearing everybody's pins at Wreath Makers Live. They're just a little pin that you pin on. I'm going to pin mine on my, what is that ribbon thing that they put around you with your name tag on it? Because I get several. I'm going to get several of them. I'm going to get one for every group that I'm in. But I've got to get with one of them and see where they ordered them and see how quick we can get them here, because I've waited down to the wire, but I'm going to get them ordered today. And then when we get there, if anybody wants one, I'll sell them there if they don't get to order one beforehand. And hopefully I will be at my 3,000 follower mark, and I'm going to give away 2 free 1 month to my... I haven't named my club yet. I don't know what to call my club. I know the one that we're doing with Hardworking Mom, we're the Cubbies. And she had t-shirts made up that we were the Cubbies. And then Amanda Hazy, she's the Flockettes, is what she calls her group. Well, thank you very much, Nancy. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. I just can't wait to get there. Every day I look, you know, and I just need to keep doing lives, and I'll get there. I think I like 300. Of course, that sounds a big number, but when you're figuring 3,000, that's, you know, by the time everybody shares, and then maybe their friends will share, you know. It works. And like I said, how you can follow me is go up on the corner, and there's 3 dots, and if you click on those, you will, a drop down will come. And then it asks, is it how you want to be notified. See, we've just almost got this knocked out. So I say it takes about an hour to make it. And this pedal is very, very easy. So I don't know if anybody... If somebody knows of somebody that may, you know, come up with this pedal, please let me know. There I go. See, and it's so hard on your hands when you're pulling that. And I do. I pull at half time, and I use the gun another half. But you just take your burlap, and you kind of spread them around. One more here, and then we've got the 4 in the middle. Now, does everybody know how to cut it? Y'all have any questions on any of it? How to cut it? How to fold it? I am using burlap. You can buy it at Walmart, Michael's, and about anywhere, really. Joann's, Hobby Lobby. Ooh, my angel fell. Poor little angel fell right off her stoop. I don't think she's going to sit there now. I don't know why. Oh, it's because her heart came out. There we go. Now she's in my way. Put her on the glue gun. There. She'll sit up there. Now, we're going to do 4 more of these. Good afternoon, Peggy. Yes, it's regular burlap that you can get at Walmart and Hobby Lobby and Michael's. You buy it in the row. The plain colored burlap is 15 feet, and the decorative burlap is only 10 feet. But if you make it like I'm making it, you just need 1 of each, is what you need. Boy, I like it because it gets that in there tight. 3 more, and then we're going to put the center in. And we got to figure out which center will look best. They are going to be a kit, yes. I am going to sell just the angel parts, the porcelain parts, or the kit with ribbon. It takes a lot of ribbon, but they're pretty. They are really, really pretty. And they're a family heirloom. I think it's so neat because you could give it to somebody that just got married. What size am I cutting the burlap? I'll show you just here in a second. I cut it, they're 10-inch pieces. See, I haven't listed my angels on my website. Well, sometimes I make 5 and sometimes I make 10. It depends if I do it twice. Do 2 lives a day. Sometimes. A lot of times I do make at least probably, I'm going to say 8 to 10 wreaths a week. You're interested in the kit? Well, I'm getting them together. I ordered I needed the way to ship them because everything I had was too little or too big, the boxes, and then my poly bags, because like my kits, I put them in poly bags instead of boxes, so the shipping is cheaper. Now, put this here, and I'll show you how I cut it once I get this in here. Then you just take and you just twist it up, pinch it. You just pinch it, stick it in there for about 1 inch, thread your zip tie, I tell you what, it was so funny when I first got this gun 2 years ago. I didn't know how to use it. I thought, well, I didn't know how you put a zip tie in there. It's funny, and it didn't send no instructions. Okay, now, we can either put this center, or we can put this center. I made an angel on YouTube. It was a Halloween tree that I made. I think I like this one. I've even got a smaller one, but I think it might be too small. Well, no, it would work. What do y'all think? You're going to be using your zip tie gun tonight? Okay, do you think I ought to use the little one or the big one? The large one? The small one? Okay, we're going to use the beige, but now are we going to use the small or the large? There's the large and there's the small. I promise it'll stay because I put it through there. The big one, the big one, the big one, the big one. Alright, that's what we're going to do then. And what I do is take, this is a half of a styrofoam ball. And it's 4-inch. And if you don't have a foam cutter, and that's what this is. This is the best thing you can buy to cut your foam with, because it just melts right through it and it seals it. You don't have to take a knife or anything. So, alright, now, all I gotta do is feed these through the hose. My husband's mowing the yard today. It was about ready to need to be bush hogged. And then, let's see that one. You just, I'm putting it down here with these hose with the other, where I've got the zip ties in. Okay, there, it's covered. Then I'll bring it around here, and I'm going to tighten it and twist. Is what I'm going to do. I'm going to twist it 3 or 4 times. I'm going to tighten this one and twist. Then what I usually do is cut it off. Let's make sure it looks like we want it to. Yep, it's covered. What do y'all think? I think it's kind of pretty. And look, I want you to look. There might be just a few little particles over here. Just a few. Not very many. Y'all can't even see it on my hand. But I mean, it's not. That's why I'm not fooling with this. Now, if you do, like this one, I've rubbed it too much, so all I'm going to do is go down through here and cut it off. Cut those little frays off. And I'm going to spray it with clear. And that will help it from fraying, and it will also help it from the color bleaching out by the sun, because I've got the UV protectant in the silicone, or in the clear spray I got. So that's how we made this one. And you'll probably see me back again after a while. We'll make something. I'm not really for sure. I'm dying to make either a ribbon wreath, or the material. So, the small boards you would use just exactly. Same size petal, same size everything. Let me cut another one of these for you all so you can see. That ain't right. Yeah, it is. No, I did it backwards. I don't know how I did that, but I did it backwards. I'm just going to cut it straight off so I can show you again. If you've got 10 inches, and that's 10 inches, you take your ruler, you get on number 2, you put your mark here at 2 and that in the corner. Take your cutter, press down, and cut it off. So you're cutting that little triangle off. Then you're going over here where the 10 is and the 8. You're lining it up, the 10 and the 8. And then you're cutting it. And change my blade. And there you go. Then you turn it this way and you scrunch like this. You pull it together And there's your petal. And I'm going to go ahead, because the more you fool with these, they like to rattle. So I'm going to go ahead and put a zip tie in this one to hold it, so whenever I get ready to make another one, I've got it. I think it does. It helps it from the little particles going everywhere. I do know that. And there it is. It's a pretty little petal. Alright, you all have a good day. And if you didn't like and share, I'd appreciate it. Then that way, at least put it on your page. So if you want to watch how I did it, you can watch the replay. And I will see you all after a while. Probably about, oh, I don't know, about 2 o'clock, I'm thinking. I like to go on about 2 o'clock. So, it was nice, and I'm happy to see you all, and I hope you come back. So, God bless, and have a wonderful day.